Happy Monday. This week we're going to be taking a break from the Gospel Project. We didn't have normal Sunday school this Sunday, so we're going to take a break. And this week we're going to look at one of the names of God. So we're actually going to be going back to Genesis today. But this name of God is El Roi, which is the God who sees me. So we're going to be in Genesis chapter 16. We're actually going to read the whole chapter together. So as you're turning there, I want to ask you, what does that mean to be seen? It's to be understood or to be heard is this context. The word that Hagar in this story is going to use is raha, which means to understand. Okay? And so inside each and every one of us is a want to be seen or heard, understood, right? You know, in the context and situations that we are in life. We want people to know what we're going through, to understand who we are and the situations that we're going through. So if you're there, Genesis chapter 16, let's read this together. Abraham's wife, Sarai, had not borne any children for him, but she owned an Egyptian slave named Hagar. Sarai said to Abram, "Since the Lord has prevented me from bearing children, go to my slave. Perhaps through her I can build a family." And Abram agreed to what Sarai said. So Abram's wife, Sarai, took Hagar, her Egyptian slave, and gave her to her husband, Abram, as a wife for him. This happened after Abram had lived in the land of Canaan for 10 years. He slept with Hagar, and she became pregnant. When she saw that she was pregnant, her mistress became contemptible to her. She got angry. Then Sarai said to Abram, "You are responsible for my suffering. I put my slave in your arms, and when she saw that she was pregnant, I became contemptible to her. May the Lord judge between me and you." So I want to stop right there and just point out how ridiculous it is that Sarai is now mad that Hagar is pregnant. Okay, and that's what's going to lead to this. So because of that, Hagar leaves. Okay, let's pick up in verse 6. Abraham replied to Sarai, "Here, your slave is in your power. Do whatever you want with her." Then Sarai mistreated her so much that she ran away from her. The angel of the Lord found her by a spring in the wilderness, the spring on the way to Shur. He said, "Hagar, slave of Sarai, where have you come from and where are you going?" She said, "I am running away from my mistress, Sarai." The angel of the Lord said to her, "Go back to your mistress and submit to her authority." The angel of the Lord said to her, "I will greatly multiply your offspring, and they will be too many to count." The angel of the Lord said to her, "You have conceived and will bear a son. You will name him Ishmael, for the Lord has heard your cry of affliction. This man will be like a wild donkey. His hand will be against everyone, and everyone's hand will be against him, and he will settle near all his relatives." So she named the Lord who spoke to her, "You are El Roi," for she said, "In this place have I actually seen the one who sees me." That is why the well is called Bir Lahai Roi. It is between Kadesh and Bered. So Hagar gave birth to Abram's son, and Abram named him, who Hagar bore, Ishmael. Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore Ishmael to him. So we see this affliction that Hagar is going through because of what Sarai told her to do, but Sarai was mean to her, was mistreating her, and she ran away. And God saw her in the middle of this and came to her in distress to comfort her. And he comforted her by promising to be with her in this affliction. See, God showed Hagar that she was valuable to him and that he knew what she needed and that he knew the pain of what she was going through. He understood her. He sees her for what is truly going on, and he's with her in that situation. And God does the same for us. He sees you. He shows that you are valuable to him. He knows what you need. And he knows the pain of what you are going through, whatever it may be. In fact, God is the only one who truly sees you.